Jennifer, this is all over social media tonight. He's removed from radio, so we're talking about one of country music's biggest stars now facing major fallout tonight.
Yeah, Ron, singer Morgan Wallen went from topping the Billboard charts to being suspended by his label and dropped from streaming sites. This all happened after a viral video showing him shouting racial slurs in Nashville last night. Big Loud label, which releases his music, has indefinitely suspended his contract. iHeartRadio, Pandora, SiriusXM, and dozens of other music streaming sites and radio stations say they're pulling him from the playlists. You can still listen, though, to his full albums. Wallen's no longer in the running for an Academy of Country Music Award. The group says it does not condone or support intolerance. Wallen has apologized for his words. In a statement, he says, "I'm embarrassed and sorry." He calls his words unacceptable and inappropriate. Meanwhile, many of his fellow country stars are speaking out about the situation tonight. Singer Kelsey Ballerini says the news out of Nashville does not represent country music, while star Maren Morris argues it is representative of our town. We all know it wasn't his first time using that word. And singer Jason Isbell calls this an opportunity for country music to give that spot to somebody who deserves it, and there are a lot of black artists who do.